Hey, what is going on, viewers? ZestyLime Studios here, and welcome back to another question time with ZestyLime number 6, the answers. So it's been a couple of weeks now since I've uploaded that video where you guys asked me questions. I have all the questions here on my MacBook Air. I clicked on the YouTube video and I have all the questions there to read your questions straight from the comment section. So anyways, it's going to be quite a long video because obviously there's quite a lot of questions, so just bear with me. Great feedback this time with the questions. There's quite a few questions. I know you guys were asking when's another one coming, and here we are, it's here. So yeah, finally got around to doing it. Obviously with the questions, I'll obviously answer them fully in much detail, but I won't kind of basically try to repeat myself again and again. So kind of once I answered it, just to kind of keep the video obviously a decent length, because you know you guys ain't going to sit here for, well, some of you probably sit here for the full length of the video, but you know, just as it is. Anyways, so the first question is by Zumbi155, and that's ZUMBIE 15. So do you still have your energy drink can collection? Yes, I do. I kept all of my cans from my old room, and they're all in the loft actually. The only being is because obviously this is now my gaming room, my actual bedroom is obviously next door. I still really don't know, even after a year being in this new house, I still don't know. It's a lot of planning because it's a lot of money to spend on designing this room, because you know I want to get, you know, LEDs, and I love to have a cloud ceiling with all the LEDs going through it and this and that. So I'm kind of just really, I'm stuck in a corner. I don't know what to do, you know, because if I put all the cans along that back wall, if I decide to flip the room around, they may be on the wrong side. You see what I mean? So I'm kind of, I still don't know. It's a big plan, and yeah, but I still have my cans. Don't worry, they're not going anywhere. And I'm still collecting the main brand cans as well. Wolfie7235 asks, how old are you? 28, 29 in May. And do you play video games, and what games do you play? Oh, I do play video games, my friend, certainly. What games do I play? Well, don't get me wrong, I like some of the, you know, tappy games on the phone like most people do. I don't really class that as gaming. I've played the Pokemon games pretty much since I was a kid, so since from like the kind of Game Boy Advance SP, so I played all of like, I didn't really play Gold or Yellow or Blue or anything like that. I think I started with, I think it was Ruby Sapphire, then I played Leaf Green, Leaf Red, and then I played like Diamond Pearl and all of that, and currently, well, I've played Black and White 2. I've currently actually got the, what's it called? The one that's in kind of the Hawaiian region. I can't remember what it's called. Oh, Sun and Moon or something like that. I've got that to play through, and then Sun and Moon 2 or whatever the one after is, or Extra Sun or Super Moon. So I like all the ones on the 3DS and the 2DS and the console and stuff. Unfortunately, the newer Pokemon games like on the Switch, they just look too childish and too easy now. But the classic Pokemon games, I love to play. I also play a lot of PC games. Like I love playing Age of Mythology, Age of Empires, FTL, you know, like Planet Coaster, all of those games. As a kid, I spent hours upon hours playing all the Age of Mythologies, Empires, you know, Theme Park World, Theme Park Inc., all of those games. I love simulation games and stuff like that. And in terms of console, well, again, always played console, played like all the Call of Duties, Call of Duty 4, World at War, Black Ops 1, 2, you name it, all of them. I also do like a good campaign game, like the Tomb Raider games, the newer Tomb Raider games, you know, Shadow and Rise and Tomb Raider 2013, Horizon Zero Dawn, you know, stuff like that basically. So I do play quite a wide, varied range of games. You know, I've had a PSP in the past, you know, I've had bits and bobs and stuff like that. So yeah, I do play most stuff, but to be honest, these days I don't get much time anymore, unfortunately. Mainly just a lot of Hearthstone I play these days, because it's just simple to play and it's always on your phone, so you can play it anywhere you are in the world. So, how do I say this? Blick Eased, so that's BILQEESZD, says, what year were you born? 1994. And then Shivaman Data 4380 asks, what is your favourite energy drink / supplement company overall? Could be based on flavours or ingredients. I mean, I can answer this in two parts. Favourite supplement drink would definitely be X Gamer. I love X Gamer. They've got, I think, a decent range of flavours, and they're just really, really awesome. And yeah, in terms of favourite energy drink company, Probably, I mean, I would say it would used to be Rockstar because they used to have kind of really crazy, outrageous flavors. But recent years, they've kind of toned down a little bit in what they've brought out. In all honesty, it's got to be Monster. They're still pumping out incredible flavors. The ultras are out of this world. They're all sugar free. They've got no aspartame. Their drinks range is just insane. Like, they literally have the biggest drinks right now out of like every company. Red Bull has got such a small range. It's just like, what's the point? Relentless just died a death. So in all honesty, yeah, it's pretty much got to be Monster. I mean, yeah, I could say like 3D Energy or, you know, C4 Energy because they've got some out of this world flavors in their cans. But, you know, they're hard to get, they're expensive, and they're American. So in reality, Monster. You know, wherever you go in the world, you get a can of Monster, you know what you're getting. Just like with Red Bull, to be fair. But yeah, definitely Monster. So when you rest Strange 7058 asks, aside from necessities, aside from necessaries, what one thing could you not go a day without? What makes you laugh the most? What is your favourite and least favourite thing about your career? Okay, we'll go through these one by one. So, what one thing could you not go a day without? Well, it's your phone. It literally is your phone. I mean, you could say, well, apart from your necessaries, which are obviously like water and stuff, honestly, it's your phone because, you know, I live on my own house. So I need to keep in contact with girlfriend and, you know, parents, family, and of course I need to keep on track of my YouTube comments and social and stuff. You know, it's my banking app, it's my shopping app, everything is done on my phone. And yeah, I can go on the computer and do it, but you know, you can't get, I think you can get WhatsApp on the computer now, but that's super inconvenient, especially if you're out and about and again in an emergency and you need your phone. So it's definitely your phone these days. Everything is on your phone. You cannot live without your phone, which is not a bad thing, you know. What makes you laugh the most? Wow, it could be a number of things. I mean, yeah, games, you have some fun time in games laughing. You can laugh at someone doing something stupid. You can laugh at a stupid video. Laugh at a really good joke. So, I mean, that's kind of an open question in essence, where I don't know really. I don't know what does make me laugh most. Probably something on a game, like when you just cracking on your mates and someone does something stupid, you really laugh, and it's so funny, and I've had lots of good memories. So maybe probably something in the gaming world, but I can't probably pinpoint it down without spending ages thinking about it. What is your favourite and least favourite thing about your career? Well, obviously my HGV driving is my main job before my YouTube takes off, I wish. My most favourite thing about doing my truck driving is once I'm in my truck, it's my truck. I've got all my stuff in there. I can be as hot as I want, I can be as cold as I want. I can just get out on the road, and you're your own boss. As long as you get your deliveries done, you're your own boss. You know, you can just chill, relax, you know, you can listen to whatever you want on the radio, connect your phone up, do whatever. That's probably the best thing around. And to be honest, probably just seeing the entire country. You know, I've travelled around the whole country now doing HGV driving, so it's probably seeing all the different sites, seeing most of the country. That's probably the best thing about it. The least favourite thing, well, obviously in the pandemic, if you guys aren't in England, you won't really know this, but in the pandemic, HGV drivers were held as heroes because we were literally out there delivering and everything was shut. No toilets, no food, everything was shut. So we were held as heroes, and now everything's back to normal. We're back to being scum. You know, we're trash, we get shouted at, everything's our fault, we're in the way. We're the bottom of the pecking order now. And that's probably the less favorite thing about it. You get some people that obviously really understand us and respect us, but most people now, we're just trash and we're just in the way and we shouldn't be on the road. Everything's against us. London doesn't want us in there. It's horrible in terms of that. We really are underappreciated. Because at the end of the day, right, yes, you could argue the NHS is the most valuable staff. Oh, you could argue the government is the most essential staff because they're running the country. Oh, you could argue, you know, the power station workers are essential because if they shut down, then no one's got power and then everyone dies. But in reality, truck drivers are the most essential workers in the world because even if you transfer everything over via ship, once it comes onto land, it has to be transported by truck. You know, even if you put it on a train drives halfway up the country and then it has to come off the train onto a truck to deliver to a thing. So in reality, without truck drivers, you wouldn't have any parts and clothes and bits necessary for a power station for the NHS. So without truck drivers, nothing else works. So we are the most valuable job probably in the world. So, and we're least respected for it. So, well, certainly here in England anyway. That's the least favourite thing about it, is we're just the scum again. What would you sing at karaoke night? Well, I don't sing. Well, not in front of people. But what would I sing? Probably. Trying to think of a song that I really. The Rude Sound song. That's probably the easiest to do, but not singing. I don't know. Probably. Oh, I'm trying to think of a song I really know. Probably something from Ariana Grande or Cher Lloyd. I don't know. I really like their song, so maybe something like that. But yeah, I don't really sing. It's only be something newer and modern, not none of this old 60s, 80s, 70s boomers crap. It's just, just something new and modern. What is your favourite childhood memory? Definitely, well, childhood obviously is a big vague, thing. But in all, what do you say, Mac? No, updates are available. No. In all honesty, it's probably playing the Call of Duties with all your friends. I am so lucky in the era that where kind of, everyone my age kind of started on Call of Duty 4 and then grew up with, say, World at War, Black Ops 1, Black Ops 2, Modern Warfare 3, etc., etc. Those days and times will never come back and will never be replaced. We had, you all at school, you all rush home from school, you all hop on the PlayStation 3 with your mates and you all hop on there and just obliterate people on COD. Those were the days of just gaming where it was just brilliant and perfect, and I will never ever get that back. So they probably were the best childhood memories of just my life. Like, I just keep thinking, and everyone resembles about it. Back in the old days of the CODs, everyone my age and around my kind of age bracket knows it. The CODs and stuff, they're just not the same these days. They never will be. The community isn't the same. Those are probably the best, fondest memories ever. And you just remember just coming home from school, coming on, everyone's online. Just you cannot repeat those days. Honestly, that's probably the best memories. So, Felicity Deal Uvian, these names, 3030 asks, I was hoping you'd do one of these. Hello. I'm really interested to know how much can art affects you. What are your favourite sort of designs? Does it make you more likely to purchase a drink if you like the art style? And if you're launching your own energy drink, what would the can be like? Well, can art in essence doesn't affect me, because if Monster release a new Monster and it's completely a plain white or black can, I'm still going to buy it because I want to see what the new flavour is. You know what I'm saying? But obviously a well-designed can does look really awesome. Sometimes it can kind of change your perspective on the drink because the mind is a very powerful thing. What are your favourite sort of designs? My favourite sort of designs are probably kind of abstract looking ones. So if we look at the Ultras, for example, Monster Ultras, some of the Ultra cans are really well designed, fine, but in terms of abstract, I'm trying to explain to you guys. I think it's the Emerge, Zero White, Zero Yellow, and Zero Blue, Zero Red. They kind of had lots of triangles on the front, and they're all kind of like reflective and all chromy and kind of like look like abstract art. If you don't know what abstract art is, type it into Google Images and find out. But kind of something like that, abstract art, kind of like futuristic looking. Again, just like the Emerge cans are, something like that. Does it make you more likely to purchase a drink if you like the art style? Well, like I said, if it's a new drink, I couldn't care less what the packaging is at the end of the day, because obviously I still want to try what the thing is. And again, if I like the taste of a drink, I couldn't care less what the packaging tastes like, what the packaging looks like effectively. So in essence, no, it doesn't. If you were launching your own energy drinks, what would it be like? Well, I'd have black matte cans, and then I'll have, maybe not matte, black cans, and then I'll have some sort of bright lime green kind of, again, similar to kind of abstract, but kind of like lines going kind of up and around the drinks, kind of like the ZestyLime logo, and then kind of a flavour in the middle and the bottom saying zero sugar, and then kind of like lines and kind of stuff like that going around the can, but a nice black and bright lime green kind of style can. I think I'd have it something like that. Obviously black top, black paw ring, everything just all black, or green paw ring, or maybe a green top, something like that. So Liam-GD4QI asks, hope it's okay to ask something different. Of course it is, my friend. He says, let's say you come home to a funny smell. How would you react? Would you need to find it, or would you just try and cover it up? You can't find a smell and it gets worse. How would you go about locating the source? How much would it annoy you? Any good stories about you having to sniff around for the cause of a strange smell? To be honest with you, I haven't had any strange stories of me having to sniff around for a strange smell, luckily. But if I came home to a funny smell, the immediate thing I would do would obviously check my feet in case I stepped in like dog or cat poo or something, which, you know, we've all done at some point. How would you react? Well, I'll just be kind of like, well, if it stunk, I'll be like, oh, what the hell was that smell? Obviously, and then check the feet. And then would you need to find it, or would you just try and cover it up? Well, if it wasn't my feet, I'd then probably think, okay, the bin stinks. I've put something in the bin. It's been maybe a day or so, and maybe something's gone a bit off in the bin. So I'll check the bin. I'll empty the bins. If that doesn't fix it, and I think, okay, maybe the dishwasher stinks. I'll put maybe a cleaner through the dishwasher. Maybe the washing machine stinks. Then I'll put it through the washing machine. And then I'll check like maybe for a water leak, or maybe the toilet maybe needs a bit of bleach down it or something. Cover it up. You can't find it, the smell gets worse. So let's say then I couldn't find it. How would I go about locating the source? So like I said, I'd literally check, after I'll check kind of bin, washing machine, dishwasher, I'll then check toilet, see if there's any water leaks, and then I'll check maybe corners. I'd maybe check the sink plug holes, maybe put a bit of baking soda and bleach and hot water down the plug holes to clear it. Maybe it's gone a bit smelly down there. I'd maybe, I said, check for a water leak, maybe around the window in case, you know, water's got in or something and it's made something mouldy and smelling. Yeah, so that's basically what I'd do. I'd go through all the usual stuff, and then if I couldn't find locating it, well, you'd have to call someone in and try and figure out what it is. But I mean, yeah, you would cover it up for the time being until you obviously, you know, spray a bit of air freshener in your house until you obviously find out the source. So, and it would annoy me because smells are annoying. I don't like smelly things. So yeah, that's basically what I'd do. Good question. So, and then Johnny Ghibli 7934 asks, how is the house going? Well, so been in the house a year now. It's going well. Got a lot of stuff, done a lot of work, but it's going really, really well. Has work returned to normal since COVID? Well, the thing is, when we were during COVID, we were through the roof in terms of busy, because now I deliver flour, so milled flour for bread, pastries, cakes, stuff like that. During the lockdown, everyone was buying like an excessive amount of bread and cakes and pastries, so we were like through the roof. So we need to flip that question on itself and say, well, return to normal. Well, in terms of busyness, it's the opposite effect of COVID. But in terms of normal, well, some things have changed. But in terms of general day-to-day delivering everywhere, yes, it has, to put it prospectively. But we were more busier in lockdown. What do you look for when picking drinks to review? Well, basically, have I done the drink before? No. Basically, most times it's just whenever a new drink comes out. I go into a random corner shop, I see a bunch of random energy drinks, I quickly think, okay, I haven't done that one, pick it up, buy it, and review it. That's literally it. Are you going to do any more blind taste test? Yes, I do want to bring these back with the help of girlfriend Becky, but I do want to bring these back. I'm just really busy at the moment. Really, I said that for the past year, but I am really busy. But I do want to bring them back, and I will be doing that. I think this summer I will do some more again. Does Becky live with you in the new house? Nope. What's truck driving like? Has it changed because of COVID, Brexit? Me personally, because I stay in England, Brexit hasn't affected us. Now we get obviously grain of seed coming to our yard for it to get then milled down into obviously flour. Now, sometimes we have struggled to get enough grain in because of Brexit, where it gets imported and shipped from different parts of the world. Our grain reserves have got quite lower than I think they ever have, I think, since they opened in like 20 or something stupid. So yeah, pretty incredible on that. In terms of COVID, we do more manual labour now, so we do less kind of like going into shops and stuff to kind of just keep away from people and stuff. But in terms of, well, I said the truck driving, the COVID, I mean, the roads are definitely quieter than what they ever were before the lockdown, because, you know, there's all this half and the hybrid working now, so the roads are quieter in general. They're still very busy these days, but you know, they never were like they were before before COVID. What's your favourite candy? I don't really eat candy / sweets as such. I'm not really kind of a sweets person, but at the end of the day, you can't beat a good bag of Haribo though. Love Haribo, always loved Haribo. It's your classic. And last but not least, would also be good to hear a rant about anything you're currently angry about. Oh, right, this could be a good one. Let me just take a sip of my refreshment. Not sponsored, by the way. Nice Pepsi Max. Well, there's a number of things I could rant about. And again, I'm at 20 minutes now on the video, so I don't want to keep it on for another much longer. But, there's a number of things I could rant about. There's a number of things. I mean, there's a number of things I could rant about. I mean, for example, this is a Horizon Zero Dawn fleece. I'm really annoyed about how they're not releasing the new DLC Burning Shores on PS4 or PS4 Pro. That really pissed me off when the base game was for the PS4 and PS4 Pro. I'm really angry about I've got so many things, I'm trying to sum them up in my head. I'm really angry about the government supposedly banning combustion cars in 2030. I'm constantly angry about eco-terrorists and all this eco-nonsense and people trying to control your lives. In fact, here's one for you. So it's, as I'm recording this video, it's April 15th, Saturday, April the 15th. Everyone starts cutting their grass in April, like normal people, okay? The grass is long. I cut my grass last weekend, actually. It needs cutting. I was having a discussion with someone the other day, and they were having a go at me, saying, why you cut your grass for? You shouldn't cut your grass. You shouldn't do that. And I'm like, whoa, hang on a minute. What do you mean I shouldn't be cutting my grass? I shouldn't be doing that. But hang on, who the hell are you to tell me I shouldn't be cutting my damn grass? And they're like, no, you should be cutting your grass. People should not be allowed to cut your grass in April. It should be banned. And I'm like, I'm just like, what? What are you going on about? And it's bad for the environment. And then I just thought, okay, shut up. As soon as they mentioned the environment, I just think, shut up. Don't try and control the entire world's life, and don't tell the entire world how to cut their damn grass. Like, the grass is long, it needs cutting. Like, I'm cutting my damn grass, and you're literally controlling me and telling me that you are wrong, and you are an idiot, and you are a waste of space for cutting your grass. I'm sorry, but go away. Like, don't control how people live their life. These grass, for Christ's sake, grass. You know, the blooming councils are cutting the grass. Everyone starts cutting their grass in April. It's normal, and there's nothing wrong with it. It's grass. That's probably one thing that really annoyed me. It was the other day. And that's another thing. It's people trying to control other people's lives and telling people what they should be doing. Like, I don't tell you to cut your grass in April. Like, you do what you want. I don't care what you do, but don't tell me what to do. You know what I mean? That's the difference. I don't care if you don't cut your grass all year and leave it to grow 10 meters high. Do what you want, but don't tell me what I want to do. Do you know what I mean? This is how this, and I've mentioned this in other videos, and I don't really play on it too much because there's a real, I don't want to get flagged up or anything, but there's a real, all this eco nonsense and stuff. It's out of control. Everyone's trying to control everyone's lives. You shouldn't be driving here. You shouldn't be driving 5 minutes there. You shouldn't be driving that car. You should be walking 10 miles down the road to your job at 3 o'clock in the morning when it's freezing cold, pissing down or rain, and you've got 3 bags with you. It's all that control and stuff, which really grinds my gears and really annoys me and really pisses me off, like, big time, because just live your life and just enjoy your life and just live your life. Like, don't try and just change everything and what you want to do. So yeah, that's probably the biggest thing at the moment. And the constant lies and the stuff these people come out with, all these eco-terrorist nonsense. We'll be underwater in 1984 and all this nonsense predictions. None of it's happened, yet they still push this WEF agenda down your throat and this nonsense. it's, you know, electric cars are better for the environment. They're not. Look at the damn lithium mines they're cutting out of the blooming earth. It's not good. It's not better than a nice clean petrol engine car. It's just all lies. It's again, I could go into too much detail about that, but yeah, that stuff really annoys me. That's probably what I'm very angry about. But anyways, 25 minutes on the video, so I think we'll leave it there. That's all the questions. So I hope I answered all the questions to your guys' liking. I'll obviously do another one of these in another couple months' time, probably when it's a bit better weather, because it's still a little bit chilly, hence why I've got a fleece on. But yeah, there's all the questions. So as always, guys, thank you for watching, and I'll see you all later.